This circle is based in unconditional love, free from harm and fear. Those who love us unconditionally are now invited to be here. Dwa Isis, Dwa Isis, Dwa Isis, Dwa Sekhmet, Dwa Sekhmet, Dwa Sekhmet. Hello, 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 and welcome to the Relaxation Room. Hello, Courtney, welcome back. Thank you for the heart me. A space for deep healing and peace. If you've been feeling a little stressed out lately, thank you for the gifts and welcome back. If you've been feeling a little overwhelmed lately, congratulations, you've found the right place. Here we combine energy healing with some guided meditation to help us achieve deeper states of relaxation and transformative healing. You may begin this session, thank you for the gifts, by allowing yourself to get nice and comfortable wherever you are. Allowing the full weight of your body, thank you for the gifts, to sink into whatever surface you may be resting upon. Allowing the breath to relax. Allowing yourself to be fully held and fully supported at this time. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you so much for the gifts. Bringing your awareness to your breathing. Thank you for the gifts. Simply by noticing how your breath feels as it enters your body. Thank you for the gifts and welcome back. Noticing how your breath feels as it exits your body. Nice, natural breathing. Nothing should be forced or exaggerated at this time. Noticing the gentle rise and fall of the belly. Noticing the gentle rise and fall of the chest. As you breathe in and out Thank you so much for the gifts. In and out. In and out. Inviting in more vital life force with each inhale that you take. Releasing absolutely everything that does not belong in this moment with each exhale that you take. Becoming calmer, clearer, more at ease. As you breathe in and out, in and out, in and out. Letting go of all of your worries. Letting go of any troubling and intrusive thoughts. Letting go of any heaviness. As you breathe in and out, in and out. Thank you so much for the gifts. In and out. Your tension dissolving. Any anger, any frustration, any disharmony dissolves. Thank you for the gift. As you breathe in and out, in and out, in and out. Releasing all of the stress of the day. Feeling your vitality growing more and more as you breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. Wonderful waves of relaxation begin to wash over you. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing through your scalp as you release any tension you are storing in your scalp. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing through the forehead as you release any worry you are storing in the forehead, allowing peace to flood the mind. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing through the eyes as you soften all around the eyes. Wonderful waves of relaxation. Thank you so much for the gifts. Washing through the cheeks as you relax all throughout the cheeks. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing through the jaw as you unclench the jaw. Thank you for the gifts. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing through the tongue as you soften all throughout the tongue. Thank you, Anonymous. Wonderful waves of relaxation. Hello, Siba. Welcome back. Thank you for the gift. Washing through the neck. Washing through the throat as you release the weight of all the words left unspoken. Thank you so much for the beautiful gift that you are storing in the neck and storing in the throat. Thank you, Anonymous. Wonderful waves of relaxation flowing through the shoulders as you soften all throughout the shoulders. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing down the arms, washing down the biceps, washing down the triceps, washing down the elbows, washing down the forearms, washing down the wrists, washing down the hands, washing down all the way through to your fingertips. Thank you for the heartbeat. As you allow the arms to go, limp like noodles. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing through the chest as you release any heaviness and any stagnation being stored within the chest. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing down the back as you release any tension you are storing in the back. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing down the belly, washing down the abdomen as you release any stuck emotions, any repressed anger, any guilt, any shame that you are storing in the belly or the abdomen. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing down the glutes as you relax all throughout the glutes. Thank you for the heart me. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing through the hips as you release any trauma you are storing in the hips. Thank you so much for the gifts. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing through the groin as you release any tension being stored within the groin. Thank you so much for the gifts and welcome back. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing down the legs. Thank you, Tanya. Washing down the quads, washing down the hamstrings, washing down the knees, washing down the shins, washing down the calves, washing down the ankles, washing down the feet. Hello, POTUS. Welcome back. Thank you for the gifts. Washing all the way through to your tippy toes as you allow the legs to go limp like noodles. A current of healing energy circulating all throughout the body, infusing itself into every fiber of your being. Thank you so much for hitting the heart me goal. I appreciate you knocking that out. Thank you so very much. And now you may imagine yourself at the top of, thank you so much for the gifts, a gently sloping sand dune. Thank you so much for the gifts. It is a beautiful desert night. The sky is clear. The moon is bright. Warm desert sands beneath your feet, like little hugs from the earth itself. The air is still, yet feels so alive, potent, and powerful. The moon beams up above you like a lantern hanging in the sky that guides you home to yourself. Thank you for the gifts. The black canvas of night is decorated with the twinkling of stars. And there are 10 steps down this gently sloping sand dune. Thank you. Each one represents a deeper state of relaxation. Starting all the way at the top, at step number 10. Feeling more and more relaxed as you move on down to step number 9. Body feeling heavier and heavier as you move on down to step number 8. Thoughts beginning to slow down, slowing down, slowing down as you move on down to step number 7. Sinking deeper and deeper into relaxation as you move on down to step number 6. Eyes beginning to feel a little bit heavy as you move on down to step number 5. Thoughts slowing down even more. Body relaxing even more as you move on down to step number 4. Maybe even beginning to notice some pause between your thoughts as you move on down to step number 3. Mind becoming quieter and quieter as you move on down to step number 2. And finally feeling so totally relaxed as you reach the final stage of relaxation, all the way down at step number 1. And if you have an emergency or a bodily function to attend to, you will be able to leave the session just fine and deal with absolutely anything that requires your immediate attention. And you will receive the full benefits of this session as if you had stayed the entire time, regardless of how long you are able to be here. And you will receive the full benefits of this session. And you will wake up tomorrow morning feeling so well rested and so rejuvenated, regardless of how well you are able to sleep tonight. Thank you so much for the gifts. Other than that, you will remain in a state of total relaxation for the remainder of this session. And at the bottom of your gently sloping sand dune, thank you so much for the crab. There is a chest in the sand. This chest is made entirely of your favorite colors of light. Thank you so much for the gifts. Beautiful shades of light swirling, making up the shape of this chest. Thank you so much for the gifts. And you may go ahead and place inside of this chest, thank you so much for the stingray, anything you are worried about, anything that is stressing you out, anything that is draining your mental or emotional energy, anything that feels big, heavy, or overwhelming. Thank you so much for the gifts. And this is not a permanent space for this stuff. You will deal with all of this stuff effectively at a time when you are better equipped to do so. You may even mentally set a date and time for when you will deal with this stuff. But for right now, your only job is to just relax. So you can place all of that stuff inside of this chest and put a lid on it for now. And as you become more aware of your surroundings in this desert sanctuary, you notice off in the distance, gleaming under the moonlight, is a structure. A path of lanterns leads towards this structure. So you follow the path. With each step that you take, you feel more grounded, more present, more balanced, more stable, more secure. Your connection to the earth beneath you grows stronger and stronger as you feel her support. And as you draw closer to the structure, you can make out the shape of a grand pyramid. This pyramid is made entirely of amethyst. You can feel its energy as you draw closer to it. It fills you with a sense of peace, bliss, and clarity. Thank you for the gifts. As you stand before, thank you so much for the gifts, this sacred sanctuary, a door swings open as if in invitation, and the wind seems to whisper, "Come inside." You begin to walk down an amethyst corridor. The beaming bright moon up above shines through amethyst walls. Thank you so much for the gifts. You can make out prisms of rainbows inside of the amethyst. Purple moonlight completely surrounds you. of your anxiety just melts away. Your thoughts becoming quieter and quieter until finally you enter into a room in the center of the pyramid. Thank you so much for the flowers. This room is decorated with white roses, white lilies, lavender, a beautiful floral fragrance fills your nostrils. Thank you so much for the gifts. And in the center of this room is a very large cushion. Made up of purple silk. You decide to make yourself comfortable on the cushion. As you do, a beam of purple moonlight begins to trickle down from the apex of the pyramid right into the center of your forehead. Luminous moonlight enters your body right between your eyebrows. Any confusion begins to disappear. Any unhelpful thinking begins to disappear until there is only peace of mind. And if there are any answers you are seeking, allow yourself to receive them now. Do not force anything. Thank you for the gift. Just allow it all to come. Thank you so much for the gifts. And you are free to keep resting here in the Amethyst pyramid. If that is what is feeling so good for you right now, thank you for the gifts. Thank you so much, and welcome back. You are also invited back into your body, back into your mind, back into this present moment. If that's what's feeling so good for you right now. Either way, I will begin to wrap this session up with a message from the Divine Mother. And this is the last day of Cancer season, which means that this is going to be the last message from the Divine Mother that we will be getting. Stop licking! Until next Cancer season. Thank you so much for the gifts. So the decks that we're going to be using for this message, we're going to use the Kali Oracle. Now for the messages from Kali, I will rephrase all of the messages so that they just say Divine Mother, and you can just take it as a message. Thank you so much for the gift. You guys are one stingray away from an open comment section. I know you can do it if you want an open comment section. It's up to you, no pressure. But I will rephrase the messages to say from the Divine Mother. Just take it as a message from whatever you have in your practice as a mother figure. I knew you guys could do it. Thank you so much for completing that goal. I will go ahead. I'm just going to set us up with a tiny little goal real quick, and then I will open up the comment section. Since you guys earned it, we'll do just like one of these. I feel like that would be super amazing. Okay, and then I will turn on the comments. Okay, we are also going to be working with the Healing Waters Oracle, since Cancer is a water sign, along with Prisma Visions Tarot. So we will start with, I loved that was quite the session. I was kind of hypnotizing myself in that one, and it was really hard not to yawn or fall asleep. Like, I just know that I'm gonna pass out directly after this session is over, which will be much welcome since it's been a very busy day. Okay. What is our message from the Divine Mother? Yeah, my eyelids wanted to close themselves too. I was like, and that was like 10 minutes into the session. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna make it through this. Oh. I want to sleep, my goodness. What would the Divine Mother like to bring to our awareness? What truth would the Divine Mother like to reveal right now? Hello, welcome. Okay. A dog hair flew in front of you guys. Anyways, we have the 9 Cups. It is a card of satisfaction. It is a card of pleasure. It is a card of wish fulfillment. It is a card of emotional fulfillment. Either way you read it, it's a very good omen. We have the Queen of Cups. We are in flow. We are open. We are receiving. We're going to be receiving a wish come true. We're going to be receiving something that we really want. So the Queen of Chalices is the master of the suite of chalices, but in a feminine way. So this isn't necessarily you taking action on your emotions. This is the mastery of the water suit. This is the mastery of emotions, the mastery of intuition, the mastery of all of the things that fall under the domain of water, but not in an active way. So The king would also be the mastery of the suite, but masculine energy is a very active energy versus queen energy is going to be a feminine energy, so it's going to be a very receptive energy. So this is us receiving. This is us receiving complete emotional abundance. We have done something very good. We made it through something very emotional. We came out the other side of this very emotional thing. Like, if you look at her, she's riding a wave. We learned how to ride the waves. We're not allowing our emotions to control us anymore. We are controlling the emotions. And we are going to be receiving some sort of something very good for all of the great work that we've done. And then we have the Five of Chalices. It feels like there could have been, ooh, the bottom of the deck is the gift. We'll get to that in a moment. It feels like there could have been some sort of grief. Maybe there was a breakup or a loss of some sort. This is something that we were very emotionally attached to. Maybe something just didn't turn out the way that we thought it would. This could also be like versions of the self that we have to grieve. Maybe there's like, I don't know, I feel like for a lot of us, a lot of people are just kind of like giving up on dating lately, right? And it's like maybe there's some sort of version of yourself that thought that you are going to end up in some sort of significant relationship, but as time kind of goes on and you kind of see like how that reality has played out for so many people, and you decide to kind of step away from conventional norms, while this is going to take a lot of like bravery and courage, and I'm not saying this is what it is, it could be something like this, I'm just giving an analogy. It could be something along this kinds of lines where it's like there's the grieving of something, a version of yourself that you thought you would become, like a hope and a dream that you kind of have to like grieve. You had to grieve the loss of that hope or that dream. But it feels like we made it through that like very, very good. We kind of like, we were very emotionally mature about whatever this loss was. And we're getting like, we're living life in a way that's like very full, very satisfying. Life without attachment. We've mastered the art of flow. That would be another thing that falls under the Suite of Chalices, is mastering the art of flow. And again, she's riding that wave. She has mastered flow. She's not chasing anything. She's not reaching for anything. She's not grasping for anything. She's allowing what is coming to her to come to her. She is allowing what is flowing away from her to flow away. You know, we drop the cups. We dropped the cups. The cups have been dropped. Someone dropped the cups. If you look closer at the card, okay, it's not going in focus, but there are cups on this card that are falling into the lake, or ocean, or whatever that is. The cups have been dropped. It doesn't matter who dropped them. The cups have been dropped, and it feels like we've kind of gotten over whatever this Five of Chalices energy is. And we've come out the other side with this beautiful, beautiful crown. We have mastered this element. There could also, okay, so then there's another interpretation that's coming through as well. We could have been like wishing or hoping for something to end, or something to just be over with, and it feels like if that's the kind of like boat that you're in, if you were in like a really toxic situation, whether it was like a relationship, a job, whatever the situation was, it's over. It's just gonna be, it's over, it's done, we're moving on, we're moving past it. There is no attachment to whatever it was. We're just over it. We're over it, and that's it. Let's go ahead. Oh, and then the bottom of the deck is, and this is truly a gift. This is truly a gift. So either, okay, one message that's coming through is if you are working with water in some way, whether it's water deity, like maybe you work with Neptune, maybe you just work with the ocean or some sort of ocean deity. Again, water could just be very like important in your practice. It doesn't necessarily have to be the ocean either. It could be like rivers, lakes, just bodies of water in general, could be significant in your practice. If you asked the water for some sort of gift, I'm getting the water is letting you know that your offer has been received and your offer has been accepted. And whatever it is, like, you're not going to see this coming. It's bottom of the deck energy. Whatever you were making that offering for, you're going to get it. And it might feel like, yeah, there might be a lot of anxiety about receiving this. This is your call to just go with the flow. Trust that the ocean, trust that the water is very powerful. Trust that water is one heck of an element. I mean, water can be incredibly destructive. Water can cause a lot of change. It's one heck of an element to work with. I feel like this is something that's going to make you freak out, like once it finally manifests and once you finally fully receive it. The sun. This is going to be something that makes you very, very happy. Funny that, oh my goodness. And then we have the sun and the moon popping out together. That's definitely, that's a message right there. You might be feeling kind of like in the dark about something right now, about like whatever this Five of Cups energy is. You might be feeling kind of like lost and confused as to like why you went through that, why you had to go through that, or what that even was. Something is about to be revealed. Follow your intuition on this, for sure. Follow your intuition. Understand that you are in control of your destiny here. Thank you so much for the gift. You are in control of your destiny here. Whatever has happened. What's important is what you choose to do and what you choose to create for yourself from here on out. But don't worry, like whatever... Again, this is only applying for people who made some sort of offering to a body of water. Whatever it was that you asked for, it's coming. You don't have to know the who's, what's, when's, where's, why's about it. Just trust that it's coming and try not to stress yourself out about it. And then we have reverie. It feels like, yeah, there's something really, really like emotionally good coming. It's just the one thing that I keep getting here. Let's go ahead and see what Ma has to say. Mother, what is the rest of this message? What is the rest of this message? What more do you have to add? What more do you have to say? What else do you wish us to know? This is definitely, this one's resonating. Understand that you are held and supported in this moment. The Divine Mother, like, she just has you in her hands. She's cradling you like her most precious little baby. She wants you to know that you are her most precious little baby. And you are being fully supported in this moment, regardless of what that looks like right now. I'm getting, like, especially with the moon popping out at the bottom of the deck, like, there might be, like, just a lot of confusion right now. And the one thing I will say about that sense of confusion is a lot of times when we are going through the process, when we are smack dab in the middle of that process, things just don't make sense in that moment. We're too in it. We're too focused on what's going on. We're too focused on all of the stuff around us, all of the things that are happening, all of the things that are influencing us in that moment. And it's not until the cycle has fully closed and we've had some distance from the cycle that we can then start to put words to that experience and words to what we were going through and words to the emotions we were feeling. So if you're confused right now, that just probably means that you are smack dab in the middle of the process and you're not going to really get that really deeper level of understanding until the cycle completely closes and you've had some space from it and you're not so stuck in it. You're not so focused on how you're feeling right now. Your feelings aren't like overriding you and they're not feeling like so urgent. It's not like a big fire that you have to put out or like try to figure out so you can figure out how to like make it stop or whatever is going on there. Once you kind of like have some time and space, everything will make much better sense. She arrests the flow of negativity, particularly that of our own making. She transforms our karma from that which hinders our joy to that which can create true happiness. As you seek refuge in her, you are protected from gossip, slander, and any form of negativity from others. A positive turning of the tide of good fortune is predicted. That could also be like what this Five of Chalices is. There could have been like there could have just been something that really broke your heart in some way. It could have involved one person. It could have involved multiple people. You know, some people were maybe just like not very nice people, as some people just are. That's just how some people are. You could have been the target of, you know, some of other people's nastiness. What you should know right now is that you're like that's all done. That's all. That could also be what's coming over. Like you're not allowing that stuff to affect you anymore. And remember that stuff like that, it does count as like a spiritual attack of sorts. So it's like, ooh, for some people it could have been like a deeper spiritual warfare. Like there could have been other practitioners that were working against you. It could have also just been like something a little bit, well, I wouldn't call it benign, but just like even if these were people who weren't practitioners, even if you were like in a super toxic work environment where people are just like going around and spreading rumors and making the place very like cliquey and like, you know, only safe for the people that they want there while making it unsafe and just unwelcoming for everyone who they don't want there. And, you know, using a lot of like trickery and lies and deceit and stuff like that is still a form of spiritual warfare. That is people using their words to manipulate your reality. And even if they're not lying to you directly, but they're going around and lying about you, that is people using their words to manipulate your reality. So you're protected from that. That's even if it's still happening, like it's not going to affect you. Either these people have been discredited, or people just know that they're just like negative Nancys that have nothing better to do than sit around and talk about other people because apparently they're so boring they have to make their lives about other people instead of going out there and living their own life. They have to critique how other people are living their lives, and it's like, maybe if you were out there having as much fun as I am, you wouldn't have to sit around talking about how much fun I'm having. Just throwing that out there. Anyways, you're going to be completely protected from that. And then, yeah, we're going to be definitely coming into this like Nine of Chalices energy where we're just like living life, loving life, enjoying life. Yeah, these Debbie Downers, man. Ooh, we're going to take the bottom of the deck too because this one is, this one's good. We may yearn for circumstances to unfold according to our personal preferences, yet to trust in divine timing alleviates stress and fosters a more peaceful relationship with the universe. Even the right thing cannot attain fruition at the wrong time. A negative cycle is due to end and a new dawn shall arise. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of negative cycle that's coming to a close here. And I feel like it's going to bring us like a really deep sense of relief once the cycle's over. All right, what is the final part of this message? What is the final part of this message? Cosmic ocean. Current dreams, future realities, new beginnings. We're going to be getting a new reality. I mean, it came out that way for a reason. Maybe we are getting a completely new reality. Some of us might be getting a completely new reality. But for most of us, it's probably just going to be some sort of new beginning. And that new beginning can lead to a completely new reality. It might not just be like you wake up and, you've entered into some sort of magic fairy tale land where you find out that you won $8 billion and suddenly you're just living better. It could happen that way. I'm not the judge of how these things go. That could be it for some of us, but I feel like it's going to be something a little bit, in comparison, maybe disappointing, but not disappointing in general. We're going to be stepping into some sort of new beginning here, and we're just going to be leaving like all of the pain of whatever this 5 of chalices was. We're going to be leaving the pain and the stress of that behind, and we're just going to be stepping into like a much more relaxed version of ourselves, a much more content version of ourselves, a version of ourselves that isn't ripping our hair out because we've got some crazy person that's constantly stressing us the heck out, whether it's a bad manager who's just has it out for you for whatever reason they've decided to have it out for you, or, whether it's like randos on the internet who have made it their hobby to just attack random people on the internet because apparently that's a thing that people like to do with their time nowadays. Or whether these were people that were actually close to you, like maybe a friend group or something like that just turned out to not really be your friends and to just like secretly be trying to tear you down and ruin your life in one way or another, or whether this was some sort of romantic connection with someone who was just draining the absolute life out of you. Metamorphosis, embrace transformation. Things are now different. Things are going to change. You're going to be receiving some sort of wish fulfillment, and it's going to change things. It's going to change things completely. Congratulations ahead of time. You deserve a new beginning. You deserve so many good things to happen. You deserve all of the goodness and the joy and the positivity and the blessings, the abundance, the miracles that are headed to you now. And as the final, thank you so much for the gift. As the final message from Mother, Mother wants you to know that you deserve this so very much, and so she is happy to bestow this gift upon you. That feels very exciting. Oh, that was such a channel. That was such a channel. All right, that just about does it for me, you guys. I will be back tomorrow evening for our next session at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I will see you very, very soon. Bye.